How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to another FPL video. Today we'll be looking at the best wildcard team for Gameweek 24, taking into consideration double Gameweek 25, double Gameweek 26 and blank Gameweek 27. We look at the fixtures and players to target, and the team and strategy I've come up with has 4 double Gameweek 25 players, 11 double Gameweek 26 players in a team where you could play either the bench boost or triple captaincy chip, and 11 blank Gameweek 27 players without taking a single hit. So if you do find the video helpful in any way, please give it a like. It goes a long way in helping the channel grow. So let's try and get to 50 likes in this video. If you aren't subscribed yet, please do. With all that out of the way, let's have a look at the fixtures and players to target. So I've made this graphic which shows all the confirmed blanks and double gamings to come, as well as the players to target from each team in the order of priority. Let's start with the key. If you see a block with a yellow highlight, that means a team has a double game week between game weeks 24 and 27. Now, instead of using the FPL FDR, and FDR being the fixture difficulty rating, which is usually given by a number and color on the FPL website, I've done my own based on the eye test. So green means an easy fixture, grey means the fixture isn't the easiest, pinkish/red means it's a difficult fixture, and purple being extremely difficult. Caps mean a home fixture, and small letters mean an away fixture. So in Gameweek 24, we have 2 teams with a blank game week. In Gameweek 25, we have 2 teams with a double game week. In Gameweek 26, we have 8 teams with a double game week, and in Gameweek 27, we have 4 teams that are blanking. Now, the tricky thing here is that 2 teams with the best double Gameweek 26 fixtures, being Liverpool and Arsenal, both blank in Gameweek 27. So, should you use your free hit there? Well, this is why we plan, and I've come up with a team where you don't need to use the free hit in 27, and you don't even need to take a hit to field a decent 11. But you and I both may need to use the free hit in Game Week 30, which is going to be a huge blank game week, and I'll talk about that in a moment. Let me know if you like the graphic in the comments below. I do see that I've made a tiny mistake for Arsenal's fixture. Their away game against Wolves in Game Week 24 should also be in grey highlights, because I don't think that's a very easy fixture if I say so myself. So yeah, I've also added a list of players that you should be targeting from each team if you're on a wildcard or just making transfers. I won't go through the entire list, but let me know your opinion on the order, or if you feel like another player should be on the list. So chatting about Game Week 30, we're very likely to only have either 2 or 3 fixtures. 2 fixtures that are confirmed are Wolves versus Leeds and Aston Villa against Arsenal. You could argue that we'll all be in a similar situation, and maybe we should try and get to 7 or 8 players with free transfers and then only use the second wildcard in Game Week 31. But remember, the wildcard is very team dependent. Just because some big accounts are using it now or later doesn't mean you should just blindly follow them. My team is different to yours, and yours is different to any other manager out there. If you feel you need to use the wildcard now to make up ground and target the next few game weeks, go for it. Like I always say, gut over anything when it comes to FPL. So yeah, I'm very likely to use my second free hit in Game Week 30, and I won't be wildcarding this game week as my team is quite decently set up for the next few game weeks. But I'll talk about that and my chip strategy in the next video, which will be released tomorrow, which is Monday evening. So do look out for that. Taking all that information in, let's now look at the best wildcard team for Gaming 24. Before we get into it, this isn't the official FPL website, but it's a planning tool created by a guy named Peter, and he goes by @_FPL team on Twitter, and this website is fpl.team/planning-ahead. A brilliant tool, so a massive shout out to Peter. There are other amazing planning tools as well by some amazing people like Ragaboli, and he created livefpl.net, which I'm sure you're all familiar with. There are also so many others as well. We really have some amazing people that are willing to make these tools for us to use for free. So thank you to all of you for making these amazing tools for our obsession for this amazing game. So yeah, let's talk about the wildcard team for Gaming24. And this is the team that I have come up with. As you can see, I'm sure you're wondering, where is Mo Salah in this team? Well, the reason Salah isn't here is with both Salah and Mane playing the AFCON final tonight, I do think that they will have a bit of a break. If they do play against Leicester in Gaming24, I don't think it would be a start. They may get a few minutes off the bench, but I genuinely think that both of them will miss out against Leicester and they'll be back in Gaming25 before the massive double game week in Gaming26. So the keeper pairing, I've gone for quite an expensive goalkeeper pairing, which I never ever do in FPL. I've never ever done this in my 6 seasons of playing this beautiful game, but I can't see past going for De Gea and Ramsdale. De Gea has a double game week in Gaming25, quite decent fixtures as well, with Ramsdale having a double game week in Gaming26. Robertson and Trent for their double game week, Tierney as well. Rafinha is in the team because although Leeds have difficult fixtures to come, they do have the double game week in 26, and if Leeds is ever going to get you a goal, Rafinha is definitely going to be involved. He always is. And with Bamford out the team, Rafinha is also on penalties. Son is back in the Spurs team and he should be back in the Premier League as well. We did see him feature last night. Jared Bowen is the only single gaming player for our double gaming 26 team when you see it in a moment. West Ham have beautiful fixtures to come and Jared Bowen could very likely get you a higher score than quite a lot of the double gaming players. So yeah, he has good fixtures, he has the form, so he's in the team. Saka, well, in the Arsenal team, if they're ever going to get you a goal, it's going to be Saka or Martinelli, or if Lacazette is starting, it could be him. So Saka is in, Bruno is in, Josh King, such a disappointment, but another double gaming to come, just can't ignore him. Edward, Semedo for Wolves double game week, Maupay and Webster. So as you can see, Maupay and Webster have a blank in Gaming24, but they're going to be on the bench. So let me show you with this team what we could do. So if you're wondering why Cancelo or someone like that isn't in the team, well, if you want a team to take you all the way to Gaming27 without a hit, then you'd go for Tierney right now. If you're willing to take at least one hit, and I would recommend the hit, instead of Tierney, I would go for Cancelo because he has Brentford in Gaming24 and Norwich in Gaming25. You can then take Cancelo out in 26 for Tierney as part of a -4 when we bring in Mo Salah as well. But I'll show you what that looks like now. So we'll keep Tierney in now. So this is the team for Gaming24, okay? Let's have a look at what it looks like in 25. So we have 3 mil in the bank, and the reason we have that money in the bank is to bring in the king, Mo Salah. So looking at Gaming25, we now have Tierney and Saka with blank game weeks, but that's an easy swap with Maupay and Webster. This team now takes us to 4 double Gaming25 players, and the team looks quite brilliant. I would then captain Bruno, vice captain possibly Maupay. So yeah, I would then save the transfer in Gaming26, okay? Save the transfer, there's no need to make one right now. Sorry, for Gaming25. So when we go to Gaming26, we now have 2 transfers available. And with those 2 transfers, we're only going to use 1. So let's take out Bruno and we bring in the king. Mo Salah is in. Let's just bring in all our boys that are playing twice. Kenny for Webster. Semedo or Bowen, which is quite the problem. And Ramsdale in for De Gea. So, oh sorry, my bad. Bowen first sub, Maupay second. So with this team, you have 11 double Gameweek26 players, and you have an amazing bench as well. So then comes the question, do you bench boost with quite brilliant fixtures, or do you triple captain Mo Salah against Norwich and Leeds at home? I personally don't think there is ever going to be a better time to triple captain a player this season. If I were to do anything, and it's what I'm going to do in my own team, I will be triple captaining Salah. But if you do think there's no other time to bench boost and this is the best time for you, then you may as well go for the bench boost right now with De Gea, Bowen, Maupay and Webster all having home games against Leeds, Newcastle and Burnley. Yeah, it's quite the nice team. So remember, we still have one more transfer here. So when we go to Gameweek27, we have 2 transfers available now. So let's look at Gameweek27. Now a bunch of blanks come up here. So let's go De Gea, Ramsdale, Bowen in for Salah, Maupay in for Robbo, and Webster in for Trent. So we have 2 transfers available now. I would then sell Tierney and Saka. Okay, let's start with Saka. I'd bring in Gallagher. And for Tierney, I would go for Luca Digne. So Aston Villa are still yet to get their double game week. I've heard rumors that they could get a double game week in Gameweek27. So this team would be ideal. As you've seen from the Gameweek24 wildcard, to get to this point, to Gameweek27, you've not taken a single hit. You've made 3 transfers. You saved the transfer in Gameweek25. You've made 1 transfer in Gameweek26 to get you 11 double game week players, where you could bench boost or use the triple captain, and you've used 2 transfers, 2 free transfers in 27 to get you a team of 11, and you're benching Salah, Robertson, Trent and Ramsdale. Those are huge players and you've still got a decent team out. Now, if you went with Cancelo instead of Tierney on your initial wildcard team in 24, you'd have to take a -4 here. And I actually think I would take the -4. Cancelo against Brentford and then Norwich, I think it's worth it in my opinion. So yeah, this is the best wildcard team in my opinion and the transfer strategy. Let me know if you're going to do something similar. Let me know if you're on a wildcard right now and if you're going to pull the trigger. Maybe you haven't decided whether you're going to do it or not yet, but maybe this video convinced you. Yeah, let me know. If you haven't already seen it, I've released a new video on the new FPL players after the January transfer window has closed. I've added a link to that on the end screen here and in the description below, so do check that out. And if you haven't already joined yet, make sure you join the Try Smash FPL Larger Mini League. Follow me on my socials where I'm active every single day, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content here. I will be back, so put your notifications on. Good luck and remember to FPL responsibly.